Good morning, guys. Welcome back to FTT channel, where I'll be teaching you how to analyze the market on a weekly trend or on a weekly time frame. So this is how I analyze the market. So I just wanted to show you something which I saw last week on gold. So I'll just make a quick video for you guys so that you can learn. If you want, you can just grab a paper and pen and write whatever I will be saying on this video, or analyze the market with me, so that you can just copy and paste. You understand? So let's dive in quickly and see how this market plays, how the big institution play you and manipulate your money. So as you can see here, is gold on an hourly time frame. So I'm just gonna reanalyze it back on the last week trend. So this was the last week. This whole space was last week, starting from this point until this point. So this was my Friday. So you guys, what you have to do, you have to know where the market is playing at the current state. You understand? So if you take the Friday high and the Wednesday low, that's your demand and that's your supply. You understand? So once you find the demand and the supply, you will find where the market will be playing around the whole week. You understand? So once you find this, you will find where is your demand and where is your supply. So let me analyze it with you so that you can see. So as you can see here, like I said before, this represents your demand, and the other one represents your supply. You understand? So once you find this, you have find where you can buy and where you can sell. You understand? Let me show you something really quick. Yeah, that's your supply and that's your demand. You see? So find these two things right here. Let me remove this one. Yeah, let me just do like this. So because I'm just gonna use it again, so that I want to show you how these big banks and big guys manipulate you guys. So that's your supply and that's your demand. You see? So your demand was on Wednesday and your supply was on Friday. So you find your supply, you find your demand. So that's where majority will get trapped. So many buyers were trapped on Monday here. So soon as the market opens here, they trap the buyers. Let me show you. They trap the buyers right here, thinking that the market is selling. As you can see, the market sold a little bit midnight, but before it sold, it went up to hit the stop losses right here. You can see right here there are a spike here which went above the zone and take the stop losses first. So many sold here midnight, then they go down with it, then they reverse again midday, then they went again for their stop losses. You see here, they went again for their stop losses right here above these zones. You see, that's when the majority get trapped, and let me see. That's when the majority get trapped and lose money. You understand? You don't have to get trapped here. You just have to know where the market is going, so that you can make a lot of money with these guys. So they go again on Tuesday. You understand? So what you have to do, you have to know where was my last Friday and where was my last Monday. So you mark the high of the if the Monday is high, or if the Tuesday or Wednesday is high. So you mark the high and the low of in between that week. You understand? So if your Friday has the high and your Wednesday has the low, so you mark the low, then you mark the high. So that represents your supply and that represents your demand. So if you can see here, they went up, they take the stop losses, trigger and trap the buyers, and again they went up, they trigger and trap the buyers, then they sell again. You understand? That's their sell. They sell right here. They sell. So after that, they will make sure that when they sell, you see, when they sell, they make sure that before they sell, they will just go and trap you. You see, they come here and close the fair value gap and buyers again, they sell. And on Wednesday again, they did the very same thing. They came up, trapped the buyers. Yeah, this spike, it went up this spike because there are a lot of stop losses right above this zone, above the supply, you understand? So they take them out, then they sell again, you understand? So that's how I trade with the big banks. I don't buy, I just see where the market is going. So if the price is on the premium, the price is too expensive, so I have to sell it. But if the price is on the demand, the price is too cheap, I have to buy it. So I cannot buy when the price is on supply. My job is to look for sell. So I know they will be selling this week, they will be selling this week, you understand? So that's how I end up knowing how to analyze this thing using the time and this thing, you understand? So let's just go and dive in on this one and see how this one they manipulate you. You understand? Let me delete this so that this thing can be clear. Yeah, so that's how they did last week, you understand? So let's dive in so that I can analyze this one with you. So I hope you understood how this thing works. It's very simple. You just have to know Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Then in between those days, you have to see who was the highest of the market. It's on Friday. So where was the lowest of the market? It's on Wednesday. So you remark the demand and remark the supply. So that's your supply. You're gonna use it next week. So whenever you see the market tapped here, you sell, you sell, you sell. You understand? So let's use this same method to see if the market will do the very same thing this week. You understand? So let's dive in. So and the other thing, guys, you have to know in between this Friday and Wednesday, we have the prices have to equilibrium. It have to equalize. You see, in economics we call this equilibrium. The price have to equalize. So the space between here and here is 50-50. You understand? So whenever you take your profit here on your 50%, that's where you have to take your profit right here. You see, whenever they come, they will tap this zone. They won't go on to demand stress. So they will make sure that they tap this zone first, but they won't go to demand. So you take must be on your equilibrium space. You understand? So let's analyze this one with you so that we can see if the very same method that I'm teaching you right here works. You understand? So what did I say on when I was analyzing this? You have to find your Monday, right? You have to find Monday to Friday. So let's find Monday and Friday. Let's analyze it for this week. You understand? So the highest was on Wednesday again. You can see I have decoded this thing in my mind. So even if I didn't write this thing Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I just have to read on this grid that like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's only 5 grid. So between those grid, I check which one is the highest and which one was the lowest. So you can see Thursday was the lowest, and then on Wednesday was the highest. You see. So then you can just mark this so that you don't get confused. Yeah, they are very important too, because you will never know how the market will react, you know, on next coming week. You understand? So that's your supply right here. You see, on Wednesday, that's your supply right here. On Thursday, that's your demand right here. Understand? So once you know this method, you will know how to analyze the market very nicely. You understand? You will just have to be patient and use this method and this strategy so that you can make the money. I hope I'm not confusing you. You can see this nicely and clear because I've showed you the before and now I'm analyzing this with you. You understand? So, and I even told you, you can see that here I told you that the price, the in-between space is equilibrium. You understand? So it's 50-50 right here. When the price is on premium, the price is too expensive, or the price is on demand, the price is too cheap. You understand? So now the price is playing on an expensive area. Your job is to sell right here. You understand? So once you see the price tapping this zone, or once you see the market opens at the equilibrium. So what you have to do, guys, you have to wait for this. You have to wait for the market to go up right there, or you have to wait for market to go down right there, because the market opens on the equilibrium space. You understand? So you wait for market to go there, or you buy if you want. You can see this is a buy. They are going to tap all the buyers who are trapped before the sell. If the market opens here on equilibrium and the sell, you are gonna buy when the price come here on an demand area. You understand? So that's how I trade this method. I just have to know when was my Monday until Friday. So in between the Monday and Friday, I check or this year uh, Thursday is the lowest, and right here Wednesday is the highest. So that's my supply and that's my demand. You understand? So I have to check where the market will open. It will open here up there on a supply, or it will open down here on a demand, or it will open right here on a equilibrium space. You understand? So once I know that, I will have to wait until I see how these big boys play and big institution plays. Then I can place my orders once the price reaches where I want to enter. So I know majority have sold here. They have set their stop losses right here. So they are going for these stop losses which are up the zone. And when they come here, I know majority will sell here. So they will go above a little bit the sell. So I will sell and I will take my profit right here on equilibrium, right? If they did the very same thing right here, they will just gonna down, you understand, and take the stop losses. Then I buy, then I take my profit right here. It's a very simple method like what I said. But first of all, what you need to know, guys, this is very important. The only thing that you need to know, you need to know the Friday and the Monday stuff. You understand? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The 5 grid. When was the highest on the 5 grid? It was on Wednesday. When was the lowest on the 5 grid? It was on Thursday. So you mark as your demand, and this you mark as your supply. You understand? So then this gives you an opportunity or an edge for you to enter the market on the right place with them, not with the retailers, with the minority. You understand? So you don't go with the majority on this thing. You understand? You'll lose a lot of money if you go with majority on this thing. You understand? So I hope I've explained this in a nice way, not in a confusion way where I will be confusing a lot of you. You understand? So but as I can see, I've explained it in a nice way so that you guys can understand and analyze this market and make money through the week. You understand? So I just analyze the gold with you right here. So on the gold, you just have to wait, right? Understand? Just wait for the market to come around this zone. When the market come around this zone, you understand, you will have opportunity to sell. You understand? So if you sell here, you will take your profit on the equilibrium again. You understand? That's where they've left their orders here on the equilibrium. I call this in 50% space, where the demand and the supply is 50 and 50. You understand? So that's your equilibrium space. That's where they've left. So my job is to sell there and take profit here. So they leave these fair value gaps while they are going up. So these value gaps, they have to come for them and close these fair value gaps and bounce again if they want. You understand? So that's how I saw the market. That's how I predict this thing. That's how the majority, or the majority get trapped and the minority make money out of this thing. So I've been analyzing this thing for quite some time. So I think 10 years now. So this method never failed me. I've been using this for quite some time. So I won't teach you something that is not working. This system works. You just need patience, proper risk management, and nice alignment. You don't have to rush. You understand? So you just have to align with this strategy. Whenever they play, you just look and be patient and wait. If you use the volume, and wait for the volume to okay. You see, once the volume okay, then we can enter. That's what I saw in my trading journey. So I hope I've made this clear and nice. So I just wanted to make a quick video for you so that you can understand, so you can make money through these things of Forex. You understand? So I really hope you guys to subscribe. Yeah, that's how the majority makes money. So I saw this system on my 10 years of trading, you understand. So you just have to be patient with this thing. You will make money out of this thing, you understand. So I really hope you guys, you have enjoyed and learned a lot from this video. And don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, or comment below if you have anything to say or ask. I really appreciate you guys for watching my videos. I can see some of you are watching these videos. Making these videos for my kids, actually, you understand. So one day they're gonna come here and learn. So I am decoding everything. It's like I'm coding every code that I have in my mind on this thing. So I will just save it on YouTube. So I know YouTube can erase this thing. So my kid gonna come here and watch this thing, you understand. So yeah, that's how I used to analyze the market. That's how I found this strategy. That's how I discovered this strategy, because of learning and exploring. Because I used to see some guys giving me this and this and that, but it was not proper until I understand that I need to find my own system that can work for me, that I understand, that I decoded in my mind, you understand. So that's how I come about with this strategy. So yeah, you can even use it if you want, you understand. So it's very profitable and you can make money out of it. As you saw, I've made the video here, which was before and after. Then I analyzed the market with you, and here is promising. You can see, you just have to be patient and you can make money out of it. And I really appreciate you guys. Thank you for watching. Cheers.